Lady Rochelle.
Hello, welcome to Warriors Talk with your host, Lady Rochelle, where we move away from awareness towards action. And tonight we're going to talk about behind the bedside for an unfiltered conversation with frontline caregivers. Tonight they are pulling back the curtains on what really means to care emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We'll talk about the compassion, the burnout, the beauty and the heartbreak that comes with this calling. So go ahead, get your tea, get your water, get your journals and your favorite snack, and join in on this powerful conversation. We are live on Intellectual Radio, and we just heard from the Drive F5 with Roman. Keep it locked right here on Intellectual Radio and allow us to feed your brain. On the last episode of Warriors Talk, my special guest was Tanya Yelder, and we talked about when cuts hit home, the big, beautiful bill and its impact on cancer care. You can head over to YouTube and type in Intellectual Radio and stay connected for any episodes you may have missed. The quote of the day is, "You may forget their name, but you never forget the way a patient makes you feel." Prayers are going out to Deion Sanders, who announced that he was dealing with bladder cancer, but now he says that he is cancer free. So please keep him and his family in your prayers. Warriors Talk will be celebrating our ninth annual Survivor Celebration and Reflection Gala, taking place on October the 18th at the Crystal Sky Banquet Hall, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is our biggest event of the year, where we come together to honor cancer survivors, support warriors in battle, and reflect on the strength, the hope, and the faith that carried us through this fight. You can register right now and purchase your tickets at warriorstalk.org. If you are tuned in on any form of social media, please like the show, share the show, and invite someone else in on the show that you feel may benefit from this valuable information. I'm so grateful for my sponsor. We have Pastor Michael Richardson with the Emmanuel Church of God in Christ, who has a special message for us.
Greetings, I am Pastor Michael Richardson.
And I am First Lady Anastasia Richardson from the Emmanuel Church of God in Christ. We're located at 3058 West Van Buren in Chicago, Illinois. We are building upon a solid foundation.
And we're inviting you to join us every Sunday morning on Facebook Live at Emmanuel Kojic at 10:15 Central Standard Time. And you can also view our videos on our YouTube channel at Emmanuel Kojic-MR. Once again, this is Pastor Michael Richardson
and First Lady Anastasia Richardson, and we're from the Emmanuel Church of God in Christ. We are building upon a solid foundation.
My special guests tonight are two incredible women, former CNAs, with over 25 years experience of caring for patients in some of life's most vulnerable moments. They have been the quiet storm behind the hospital rooms, nursing homes, and private residencies. Often the first to show up and the last to leave. Welcome to Warriors Talk, Robbie Jones and Nicole Dotson Ferguson. Hey,
How you
ladies.
doing?
Hey,
Hi.
we started
We
out at Triton College. We went to school
exactly
for back then we
in
were told
Chicago.
we were going to be nursing assistants, and they changed the name from nursing assistants to CNA. Even the pay rate was even low at that time. So that was in 2000.
Hmm.
So now they kind of changed the pay rate, the name. So you come from nursing assistants to CNA to PCAs to what else is it? Techs.
Yeah.
But back then,
Caregiver.
I think we went to school. We went maybe for I'm gonna say, was it 3 months or
Six
more?
6 months. 6 months.
6 months. Now they have it where you can become a CNA in 6 weeks. They cram everything in there in 6 weeks. You can become a CNA.
And it's really something you have if you want to do. Don't do it because of the money. You won't
Right.
last long.
If you do it for the money, you don't have the you don't have the passion that you should with the job. Because if you're doing it for the money, you're not going to have the right attitude. You're not going to be a good team player, co-worker. You're going to be in there trying, and then your patience is going to, they're going to know whether you're there for them or for the money. They can tell the difference.
Yeah. And if you work in a nursing home, you really have to care for the residents there. You really have to care because sometimes they have no one there, and you are the only one that they depend on.
Yeah, they
And if
look
you
at you
coming
as
in with an
family.
attitude,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
You have to think of it. How would you would like someone to care for your parent? You give them the same respect and care that you would like someone to give your loved one if they were ever put in that position.
Exactly. And to be honest, my mama, it's enough for us to take care of her, not to put her in a nursing home. Because some of the nursing homes you see, they really don't care. They're just there because it's a job. And as a CNA, you can get a job anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do it for the passion, do it because you really care. And always remember, it could be your loved one that's there. And the way you treat them, somebody's going to treat your family the same way. Nicole?
Let me see. I started out at a nursing home, which at the nursing home I did learn a lot. My only concern was working there was when we didn't have enough staff members, and that caused a lot of stress not only on the patients but also on the co-workers and you. And then there's also a lot of wear and tear on your body.
You can
They
get
never
burnt
tell
out
you
real
that when
quick.
you're in the class. It's a lot of wear and tear on your body using those machines to sit to stand. The Hoyer lift is a lot. Lifting patients back and forth is a lot of wear and tear on your body. So I started out working in a nursing home, and I've been working in a nursing home for over 20 years. I just recently, maybe 6 years ago, got hired into a hospital ER setting, and it's the best thing I could have ever done. I don't do a lot of
And me
lifting.
as well.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of lifting. The patients we see, they come and go. So it's better wear and tear on the body. I wish I knew about that I could have got hired at a hospital a long time ago. Long time. I wouldn't tell anybody not to start at a nursing home, but if you are a new CNA, try to get into the hospital setting. You'll like it a lot better. Um,
But I do say, if you work in a nursing home and you transfer to a hospital, you're going to know everything. You will know everything.
yeah.
That's the best teaching and training you can get is working at a nursing home because you're going to be short. You might be there two people. You might be by yourself, and you got to know how to move. You can't hesitate because those people looking up to you, they look forward to you taking care of them. They look forward to you talking to them. They look forward to you helping them eat, helping them bathe.
Bathe. Yep.
And and if you're not in the mood when you come in there and they short, you shouldn't be a CNA. I'm just gonna say it like that. You have to be prepared for everything. And you can't go in with an attitude because the attitude is gonna mess up your whole day, it's gonna mess up their day, and it's not fair to them. Because in the nursing home, they call residents because it's their home. So you have to know how to treat them, you have to know how to go in their home, and you have to have respect while you in their home. So when you hit that door to clock in, leave your attitude in your car, leave it outside, but don't bring it to the residence. And it's the same in the hospital. If you got problems at home, leave it at the door, because 9 out of 10, they will know, and they will report you. And it could be something you didn't mean, but the look and expression on your face, they would know. And you shouldn't be like that. You agree, Nicole?
I do agree. You also have to know how to be a team player. You have to know how to get along with everybody. You can't go to work and say, I don't want to work with this one. I don't want to work with that one. You have to work with
Because you're going to
everybody.
end up working with them. So
Yeah,
you
you have
might
to
as
work with
well
everybody.
mhm,
Some people, I
put that
don't go to
aside
work.
when you step in there.
Yeah, you don't go to work to make friends. You go to work because you have bills. You have goals that you want. And your main focus should be on what you want, what you need to do to get the job done. So learn how to work and get along with people, whether you like them or not. Anywhere you go, you're going to have to work with somebody.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, when you go home, you can feel happy because you did your job. You took care of somebody. You made somebody happy. You got that star for the day because you didn't have an attitude, and that person will remember you when you come back the next day, or when you come back, they'll know your name and they'll look forward to seeing you. But if you have an attitude, they're gonna tell them, I don't want her, or I don't want him. So think about it, and if that's what you want to do, go in with a positive attitude, go in ready to work, go make your money, make your bag, and call it a day.
Okay, Robbie, why did you chose to become a CNA? Why?
Because it was something, I have a caring heart, and taking care of people is what I like to do. I like the elderly, and some of them are not elderly, but it's something that in my heart I wanted to do. Now, to be honest, the first year when I started, when when I was in training, I was like, I'm not coming back. But I came back anyway because as I learned, it was something that I needed. And then as my sister got sick, it was already in line. So I already knew what to do. And it made me happy at the end of the day. And the people, I got along with the people. I was at that nursing home for 15 years before I relocated somewhere else. But I enjoyed what I did.
So how many nursing home have you worked at?
Um, in Chicago, 3.
3.
One nursing home, I was there for 14 years. I was at the same nursing home for 14 years. But I also worked at 2 jobs. So it wasn't like I was nursing home hopping. I had I, I I had goals, I had bills, I had stuff that I wanted to see do that I like to do, and I like money. So I was working 2 nursing homes, and
Okay.
when I relocated, I started out at a nursing home, but I got it wasn't paying enough, to be honest. I was getting $7 an hour. And that was 6 years
What,
ago, $7.
6 years ago?
6 years when I moved, when I relocated, where I'm at now, the nursing home that I applied for, it was $7 an hour. So I kept looking and looking. I wasn't gonna give up. I kept looking until I found a nursing home that gave me what I wanted. It wasn't what I was making in Chicago, but it was enough to get me what I need to do. And I stayed there until I got hired at the hospital. And I'm at the hospital, and I also work part time at a nursing home.
Do
So
you think that the CNAs and the nurses, do they all work together? Do you have nurse? Have you found working in this industry as a CNA? Have you noticed some nurses don't help, or they just
Well, it's
how's
I-
the relationship between the CNA and nurses?
well where I'm
Because
at now.
to me, they both need each other. We both
Yeah,
need each other when we're working.
yeah.
They're not
Where
only
I'm at
your
now, they
patient, they
do.
my patient. But if
Yeah.
we all teamwork together, the night will go so smoothly. Your patient will get the top care that they need. But we all have to be on one accord. We all have to be
Hmm.
unified when working together.
Yeah, because
So
9 out of 10, we doing the same thing. We doing this. The
right,
nurses sometimes they have to clean the patient if we doing something else, and I see that. Where I'm at the hospital, the nurses, they do it. I give them their props. They do
yeah,
it. But now the nursing home,
right.
you have to
It's a
find somebody
difference.
for help. It's
It's a
it's a
difference.
big difference. You
Right.
have to find help because they really had.
Yeah.
So.
Some of them feel that it's not their job. Have you ever
Hmm.
heard them say, "It's not my job"?
Yeah, or they'll come and find you and say this person is wet. When you
Hmm.
get done, can you go? And me with my mouth, I'd be like, "Well, you took the time to walk down here. You could have
Right.
done it by
You could
then."
have done it already.
Yeah.
Or they could say, "Well, let's do it together," because most of the time it's
Hmm.
their patient.
Yeah.
It's their
Now the
patient.
hospital is, they would do it, and
Yeah.
sometimes I would say, you could have just told me and I would have went, but they was like, I get the hospital their props. I should have done that
That's
a long, long time
that's what
ago.
I said. The hospital. Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
and the manager makes sure, my manager makes sure we all on one accord. She makes sure we have meetings, we do team play, we do, and if it's a problem, you in the office. So either you gonna do it or you not gonna be sitting at home saying, I wish I could just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
But
I right now I've been noticing a lot of the younger generation is going into CNA, and it's not really something they want. I don't know. Is
well, they doing it for the money because you can, if you get the right nursing home, they're gonna pay you.
yeah,
So you can go there and just do one or two persons, but a lot of them be like, I can't stand the smell.
yeah.
I
They
can't.
that's
I can't.
yeah,
Cause I cried my first day there. I was in training, and when I got out of training, I really couldn't do it. I got off at 3. I didn't get off at 3. So because I had to stay there and make sure I took care of everybody that they gave me. So if you just come, I'm saying if you just coming in for the money, you not gonna. I hate to
yeah,
say it, but you're not gonna make it if you don't have a heart and know what you're getting into.
yeah. You have to be compassionate. You definitely have to be compassionate. Even with family members, you have to be compassionate because
Yeah.
each time they come there, the first person they see you, they see who's taking care of their family member, and they can tell if you've been compassionate or not. So you have to
Hmm.
be very compassionate.
They will tell the residents or
Yeah.
patient will tell.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. You thanks for carrying the show. You guys was carrying the show. I appreciate it. I hope that everybody is enjoying the conversation. So um don't let me interrupt. Go ahead.
Well, is there anything you want to ask us about?
I'm wondering because I know that both of you guys are not doing that work anymore, and I'm not sure if you hit on it already. But what caused you to leave that field and go to a different field?
Well, me, I'm still doing it. Well, I have two. Where I work at, I have two positions. I'm a PCA if needed, and that's still a CNA. So I still do it. It's just different from the nursing home. But I actually am a PCT. So I'm a patient care technician now slash PCA. So I
Okay.
play both roles.
And how is that different from the CNA?
It's the same. I working at because I'm in the hospital. It's the
Okay.
same, except you don't have residents. These you help them, and 3 or 4 days later, if they're better, they go home,
Okay.
and they still recognize who you are. You still have to do the same thing that you do as a CNA. It's just not. You don't see. It's just different from the nursing home. It's a big difference.
So you're on a unit. You on a floor,
Yeah,
Robbie?
yeah.
I'm not on the floor.
Okay. See, Nicole is you. What kind of tech?
ER tech, emergency tech, or clinical partner. That's what they call it. So I work in the ER. Uh, it's still I do a little of CNA work, but mostly I'm trained to do IVs. I'm trained to do catheters. I do wound care. We
Yeah,
do a
that's
lot of
good.
EKGs. We transport patients. We assist the doctors with vaginal swabs. We do a lot. We do a lot.
So what made you switch from doing the regular CNN work
I
to working?
I I did. I won't say I
You get tired.
switched. Just say I look for something better because in the nursing home, the wear and tear on the body is what got me.
How do you recover from that burnout? Or do you recover?
You don't recover.
No, really. You have to take care of yourself.
You don't
Yeah.
Um,
recover.
So what are some
yeah,
things that you ladies have done for self-care in order to rejuvenate yourself, to be fresh, reset, restored, to take care of those patients and not come in with like a bitter attitude or negative
rest.
attitude? Okay.
You try to get rest, but honestly, for me, the patient care doesn't stop because I come home. It never stops. There's always somebody here that needs me. 24. It
Mm-hmm.
never stops.
When you say
When you get
here, do you mean home or
home, at home.
okay,
When
okay.
you leave the job, your job is there a patient care tech, CNA. But when you get home, your next job is mother, grandmother. So you're still taking care of people,
Wife.
no matter what. You're still on the clock. You might
Mm-hmm.
not be at the job, but you're still giving. You're still caring.
Wow.
So it never stops for me.
So
Never.
do you ladies feel like there's a lack of appreciation, maybe on both sides? I mean, home is kind of like a given, but like on both sides at where you work and then you
No,
come home.
my job is very, very appreciative. Very appreciative. I
Yeah,
would
mine's
can't
too.
very. They always tell us we do a good job. We always get a raise I'll say every 6 months they give us a raise.
Do
And
you
with
We
us, the patients, they appreciate you. They will write it, and you get a
Yeah,
like a
we get like a
pen.
award, some kind of little
Yeah.
award, a
okay?
Daisy
Mm-hmm.
Award. They give out Daisy's
Yeah, yeah,
awards.
that's right.
I've
That's
heard
what
of
it's
that.
called, Daisy Award.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. I've been emailed before after I was in the hospital for a nurse and I was able to fill out one for her. So
Yeah,
I know that word Daisy.
yeah,
Have
Daisy
have you
Award.
heard the talk from other people who have done the work with them feeling appreciative? Is that like across the board thing from that type of job?
It depends on where you work at. They a lot of they saying CNAs are not appreciative. They saying we should make more money because we do a lot. I think it's different from each facility, from each state.
Each,
It's different.
yeah,
So in order for you to get appreciated, make sure you got the right schooling. Make sure you in it for the right reason. Don't go in
right.
it for you can be a private CNA. You can be a travel CNA and make money. But you gotta have the heart while you're doing this.
I heard compassion for the people.
Yeah, you gotta have compassion.
And that's why you get evaluated. If it's something that you're not doing, believe me, they're gonna let you know. They're gonna pull you in the office and let you know, and you can come out with an attitude and say, "This is my last day," or they can tell you this your last day.
So how do you deal with that? Like if you've been told that and say, okay, now I got to come back and I got to change my attitude. Like how do you deal with that and not take it out on the patients who really need that care?
You can't take it personally because something you may not know. I mean, somebody else tell you it betters you as you get older. You like me. I I had to grow a lot because I had like a mouth, an attitude, but my work was done, and I don't want doing it so long. You don't want anybody saying, "Oh, do it this way, do it." I hate to be trained. If I'm somewhere new, I do not like people to train me if I already know what I'm doing. So with my job, I just told them 1 or 2 days. Okay, I got this. I don't need nobody else to train me because they were
So I
showing me
don't
wrong anyway.
so I'm not sure if you guys have already talked about some of the memorable moments that you have had or heartbreaking moments you've had with patients.
Nicole, you can go. I'll go after you.
Memorable moments.
Memorable moments you have had with patients or heartbreaking moments. I know for Robbie, she took care of our sister Nancy. I don't know if you guys mentioned that when she was in the nursing home.
And at my house. So so I took it home. Go
What
ahead,
about
Nicole. You go and I'll go after you.
Moments, memories.
it could be where a family maybe appreciated you or maybe even a patient like you
I
saw.
mean, working in the nursing home, I like when they had like happy hours for the patients, and they were able to get the Mary Jane drink or
They fake drink.
they fake drink, and that seemed to brought a lot of the residents together as one. And to me, that was like a special moment to watch them just have fun and laugh.
Like they
That
neighbors.
right.
What are you guys doing mentally? Because it could be very taxing, not just on the body, but also on your mental. What are you doing mentally to stay fresh and
I pray.
rejuvenated?
Girl, I
I
go.
pray every day before I go into my job. I pray.
Mm-hmm.
I ask God to give me the right mind to deal with these people, even the people that's biased towards me. Give me the right type of attitude when I go into my job, that no weapon formed against me when I hit that building. I'm in that building to do a job that God put me to do. So
And you
I'm gonna
can't
make
take
sure I do give it my all. I always
and you
thank
don't have
God
to
when I
take them
get in. I
home with
thank
you.
God for my job. A lot of people don't have
Mm-hmm.
jobs. A lot of people didn't even wake up in the morning to even get to a job. I always thank God for blessing me with the job I have, even if I don't want to be there. Some days I'm tired. Some days I'll be like, wow, these people keep coming here. It's what, you know,
Mm-hmm.
what is why? But I
A
thank
lot of
God for my
admissions.
job. And I thank God it could be me coming in there sick. Could be me coming in there sick. I don't know what their situation is, but I always pray before I go in there. And thank God for giving me a job. Just let me have the right mind and attitude to deal with people, just to deal with all type of people attitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know one of the advice that you said you guys would give someone would be don't go into this for money. If you're going into it for money, you're going into it for the wrong reason. What would be the advice that you would give someone who wants to go into this type of field, and how can it help them lead them into a different type of field like you guys have done?
Right.
Um, I would tell them, you know, get good training. Whatever school you go to, pay attention because it ain't the school is totally different from when you step in the nursing home. So learn all you need to learn, and when you go in there for to do your what you call it, Nicole, your training before
Training.
you, yeah, before you get into the nursing home, do it. I'm not a person to stand behind and watch you do it. I'm hands on because I figure if I'm hands on when I'm by myself, I have no problem doing it, and you get it right away. But you have to have heart. You have to have compassion. You have to think about it could lead you into becoming a nurse if you do it right. Because I seen a lot of people, which I should have been myself, could have been a nurse. I could have been a nurse for 20 years now, but I just chose to
Mm-hmm. You
do what
could.
I'm doing. Yeah. So, but I'm still gonna go to school though.
Just don't wait too
Um,
late to go back.
I'm going.
No reason I say that because I'm in school now for nursing. Just don't wait too late to go back. A lot of things change from when I went to school for CNA to now. It's totally different. They do things totally different.
Yeah. And be on time because a lot of people, young people,
Mhm.
well, anybody, I mean, they be late coming in. The resident or the patients depend on you when because they be knowing you coming, and if you got to wait, you got to be short because they're not there. Then it's lacking care to them. So if that's what you want to do, get all into it and make it your best because you're the only one gonna be happy at the end of the day.
Wow. Okay, right. What about caring for our father when he was passing? We all took turns doing that.
Oh,
How was that?
we did that without a doubt. That it was fine to me because we knew what to do. We didn't let the other CNA come in because really, I don't believe she really came, or we turned her away because we had it.
Yeah.
It was nothing he needed. He wanted. We changed him. We bathed him. We made sure he was right, and our aunts did too, and they wasn't CNAs.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we was working, they was there. It was like he had round the clock. So and he wasn't there long. He came home.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, how difficult was it for you to care for you, not just your sister, but now you have your father there? Like, how difficult was it
Cause
for
we put
you
them
to?
feelings aside and act like we were
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. It wasn't difficult. Wasn't difficult at
Yeah.
all.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm going to
We
say
see you.
it's not for everybody. Like, everybody's not built to do what you guys are doing. It takes a special type of person, a mindset, to be able to do it and do it with compassion, and to make sure that you would treat people how you want to be treated if you were in that situation. So
And
it
that's
takes,
the key word. That's the key word right there. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Mhm.
Because
Because
anything you do is gonna come back on you. It's gonna come back on you.
karma spins the block. So do good by others, even not even in a nursing home. Do good by others. Period.
In life. In life,
Yeah,
yes.
because they're not gonna always treat you right. Nursing home, outside, but you have to look over that.
Ain't gotta treat me right.
You look over that and you keep pushing because at the end of the day when I come home I can't say I should have did this, should have did that. I did it while I was there, so I do have that peace of mind when I'm at home.
what would you ladies say to some of the families who rely on individuals like you to care for their loved ones?
Come and see them more. Well,
Yeah.
in the nursing home, come and see your family member more because we all they see.
Yeah. And just be patient. Be kind. Be patient and kind when you're speaking to us.
Yeah, because we there all the time, you not. So we see your family member more than you do, and we understand them. But when you come in, some family members come with an attitude, oh, they this, they that. But how do you know you wasn't there? We there with them. They know who we are. So you can be um, nicer.
Just just smile. Smile and be patient.
Hmm.
It's
And
okay to ask
speak.
questions. We don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
Just come in and smile. We're going to do our best to make sure we get your family member taken care of the right way. But it's just a certain way you do things. It's how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's how you approach me, it's how I'm going to approach you.
Hmm. Yep.
What what type of
So
resources? I'm sorry. What type of resources do they have for individuals that care for people that goes along with self-care? Like, do they have gym memberships? Do they have days where you can maybe go to the spa, you get a discount? Like, what type of self-care initiatives do they have for you because the job is so strenuous on your body and your mental?
you take
Well, my job
yourself.
offers we have a gym that we are able to work out at. They do have gym membership for us. Um they even have workshops. We have a lot of workshops for
We
people
got that.
dealing with family members that's grieving. Even we have a workshop for CNAs, burnout. They call it burnout. If you ever feel burnout, so they have workshop for that we go to. So it's a lot that they
Yeah, we
offer.
have something like best. If y'all got best help, you can go on
Yes.
there and yeah, and it's a portal you can go on if you feeling drained, if you feeling depressed. They have all of that, but I don't use it because I can come home and make deal with it myself. But they have all the programs you need, so you just have to do it. If you feeling it, just do it.
Is
You
your
never
approach?
get too burnt out.
Go ahead, finish
Go
your
ahead.
thought.
No, I was just saying it's a lot of resources on your job where you really don't have to be burnt out because you can talk to someone and everybody don't have to know what you're going through. You know, that's all. Just
Is your
go ahead.
approach different when you're dealing with a patient who's terminal versus a patient who's recovering?
Oh, I'm gonna be the same to every person, every patient. I'm gonna be the same because I want to leave that everlasting impression on them. Um, when you even if they eternal, if they can see me, if they can talk, I don't want to be you about to die. No, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to them just like I was talking, like if they was finna get up and walk home. Some people I have held their hand when they died.
Oh, wow.
So, I see a lot of that, a lot of my patients, and eh, you get so attached. That's what with the nursing home, I really had to step down because I was getting attached to, and then they would pass away, and it would be too much. Nicole,
Yes.
come on,
Is
girl.
is there a
I,
difference, Nicole, and when you approach a person who's terminal versus a patient who's recovering? Do you approach them differently?
no, I'm the same with everybody. I don't no. I vibe the same. I don't have a different. I don't let them. I don't show that I'm feeling sorry for them. I treat everybody the
Hmm.
same. I don't. It's no difference with me. I'm so calm, cool, and collected.
Mm.
Just, just
But you have to be. You
have
have
to
to
be.
be because you don't know what they go through at home when they come there. You want to be their peace. You know. Yeah, you want to be their peace
How do you
because
build? Go ahead.
no. Go ahead. Just saying you
How
want to be their peace.
how do you build emotional boundaries without losing compassion?
I don't know.
What's the question?
How do you build emotional boundaries without losing compassion,
How do you do it?
if that's possible?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm emotion with all of them. So I mean, to me, the boundary is they'll be going home soon. So I don't get too. You get attached, but you don't get attached. You know, while you they're there, they're gonna see you. You're gonna know their needs, and you're gonna know I need to be in this room here a little more, or I need to be in that room a little more, or I don't. If this person can walk around, they can see me. But it's not a. You just have to be the same with everybody. So it's really no boundary because
For me, by me working in the ER, my breaking point is kids and babies, and that's when I can't do it. I have to step out. If we
yeah,
lose
but you see a lot of people, Nicole.
if we lose anybody younger, a baby, uh, you should see how the thickness in the ER is. I mean, it affects everybody in there, whether you have kids or not. If we lose a child, it just does something to everybody. At the end, we have it where they take us in a room and everybody talk about their emotions, to make sure everybody okay. Because it's just, to me, that's the hard part for me. That's the hardest part. To watch a mother lose her child and go through that, and just, it hurts you. It hurts.
Hmm.
So they do have an outlet to where you guys you don't have to like bottle it up and keep working.
No,
You can be able to
no,
express yourself and
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
they
I
tell
mean,
you to take a break. They tell you go take a minute.
Not only they tell you take a break, but they take all of us in this one room. Everybody go in this room, and we repeat, go over everything that happened, and then they want to know if you have any questions. A lot of people, emotions come out. What could we done better? What could we have done better to save that patient or that child? And everybody just, said, I did what I could. I did my best. So it's you when you in that situation, you never know how it affects you. You never know. But all I can say is always treat everybody right. Treat your loved ones right. Go home, hug your kids. You never know. Life is too short. It's not always the older people that's dying now. If you look at the newspaper,
Yeah,
you got more
or the
young.
news.
We're losing a lot of young women, a lot of kids. So
wow.
That's true.
Do you ladies want to give some words of wisdom about behind the bedside, talking about the unfiltered conversation with frontline caregivers?
unfiltered frontline.
The unfiltered conversation, that's what this is. You guys have been unfiltered. What advice would you give to someone who is on the bedside of someone?
What advice?
You mean as if your loved one is there and someone is there with them?
No, you're the caregiver. You're the person that's working in the ER. You're the person that's working in a nursing home, in the hospital. You're a traveling CNA. What advice would you give to someone who sits on the side? You're the person, the worker, not the patient.
To be kind, to you see that we're taking care of your loved one and we giving our best. We doing everything we can do to make that person comfortable, make sure that there's nothing that they can need for, and you see us coming in and out that room. um at least like Nicole said, smile. A thank you wouldn't hurt. Nicole.
What would I tell the person that's on the sideline?
It could be the worker that you're talking to, or it could be the patient. It could be the patient or the family. Robbie just spoke to the family.
The family.
Robbie just spoke to the family. So if you want to go to the worker,
Well, as a worker, I think on the sideline, when we're working together, first you have to work together as team. Teamwork is a must anywhere you work. You have to work
Mhm.
with all type of people. So I would just say when you come to work, just have a positive attitude. Attitude plays a role with whatever you do, even in life. Have the right attitude. Keep the right attitude. Keep smiling. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes, and just know at any time, given time, it could be you. It could be your loved one. Just always treat people with courtesy, smile, kind. Love everybody, whether you like them or not. Love them. It's not going to
Yeah.
hurt you. Pray
Love
for
on
them.
everybody.
Yeah, pray for them.
Hmm.
awesome. Well, I thank you guys for being my special guest today. I'm going to have you guys come back because at the beginning we had some technical difficulties, but I just commend you guys for just going ahead with the show without me. That's what sisters do. So I appreciate you
Yes, we
guys.
are our sister keeper.
Yes.
We sure
Yes,
are.
So
yes.
I appreciate you guys very much. Tonight's conversation was both eye-opening and it was deeply moving. So I want to thank my amazing guests for being real with us, unfiltered, and giving us a look into what it means to serve others behind the bedside. Their stories remind us that caregiving is not just a job, it's a ministry. It's love in motion. It's the kind of quiet strength that often goes unseen but never unfelt. To all the caregivers out there, past, present, and future, know that your work matters. You matter. Your
Mhm.
sacrifices, your compassion, your presence makes a difference in ways that the charts and the checklist will never. So thank you guys again for being my special guests. Know that I love both of you guys.
Love you too.
Yes. I just want to
We
highlight.
we didn't
Go
get a
ahead.
chance to answer some of the questions somebody wanted to know.
What did they want to know? I'm sorry.
Starting
Oh,
pay.
Oh, Earl. So Earl put in it. You could go ahead and do it now. We're not on a time constraint. So he wanted to know what was the starting pay for someone who wanted to be a CNA.
Robbie. With
What
experience or without?
down here?
Both
With experience, uh 25
Are you gonna?
dollars.
Yeah.
with
Twenty
experience.
five
Without
dollars.
maybe
14,
15.
$15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Without.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. You can make the money. That's why I say you have to have a mindset when you go in there because you can make the money. Oh, and I forgot some of the family members, if they care for you enough, when they family go home, they will ask you, "Can you come and take care of them?" I have a lot of people have asked me that, but I had to turn them down because I couldn't do it.
So, yeah. Somebody CNA and a nursing assistant is the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's shortened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certified nurse's assistant. It's the same thing.
Hmm.
So what is the education requirement?
Education for CNA.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Like
training. They
it's
have a
like a high school diploma and then pass a certification.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to pass that, your CPR, you all of that. Yeah, and once you
So
get on that road, don't look back.
To me the CNA exam is really common sense. It is what would you do and what wouldn't you do. So you have to use common sense. You can't say, well, yeah, I'll leave a urine bottle on the floor. Common
Hmm.
sense. That's what the CNA
We
is,
passed
just
that
common
though.
sense. Huh?
We passed on first round. Me and Nicole passed ours on first round, so we did it. So y'all can do it too.
Earl
Pair
said
up.
thanks for
That's
answering
what
his
I say.
questions.
Pair up and you can do it.
Earl said thanks for answering his questions, y'all.
You are welcome.
Do y'all have anything
You can
else
do
y'all
it,
want to leave
Earl.
the people with? Yeah.
Men, we have men can be CNA. Great, they
Oh, okay.
come in handy when we need
Mm-hmm.
lifting. So it's a lot of men should be
Exactly.
CNAs because from there, the men from CNA they go right into nursing, right into nursing.
Yep.
They have med pass. They gotta. If you go in the medical field, you will not go wrong. You can get a job anywhere in the medical field. If you go
And my
into,
next move is med pass.
yeah, you can do med pass. You can do
What is that?
medical assistant.
What is that?
It's a lot.
A medication aid.
Surgical tech.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be a
okay.
medication aid. Yeah,
Okay.
that's next.
Yeah.
So do
I don't
CNAs
stop.
Earl wants to know, do CNAs draw blood?
ER in the ER,
I mean,
we do
period. Do they draw blood? Period.
no, nope.
No,
So you had to
no.
go to get
School for
your, what is it,
phlebotomist.
phlebotomist in
Yeah,
order to draw. So that's
Phlebotomist.
something in addition to the CNA.
yeah. We do
Okay.
IVs. We
Yeah.
don't draw blood. We do IVs.
Okay.
It
We get the
depends on the
IVs ready
department
for
too,
meds.
Now, Robbie, you
because
draw
me and
blood.
Nicole both work in the hospital. No, I could take the IV out. I could take an IV
Okay.
out. I could take out, the urine if you
The catheter.
going home. I could, yeah, I could take that out.
We do
I do blood
glucose
sugars.
testing. We do glucose
Yeah,
testing.
I do that too.
Okay.
So you can learn a lot. You can upgrade in a
Mhm.
hospital. You can go up as
With your skills, you
however you
can.
want. Yeah,
Yep, with your
yeah.
skills.
So it would be better to maybe start off in the nursing home, move over to the hospital, or start in the hospital and then use all of the
It's good to start
resources.
as a CNA. You learn as a CNA. Some people do CNA and right into nursing because
Okay.
you're gonna have to learn that anyway.
Yeah, you.
Unless you just, yeah.
Well, I say you should work in a nursing home because when you become a nurse, they make you do CNA. They make you. You
Okay.
have to have your nurse. You have to have your CNA.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. All right, you guys. That was a lot. I wish that we could have
It's hot.
heard you guys from the beginning, but I'm sure that they enjoyed the conversation. I will invite you guys to come back because you seem like you had a lot to talk about, and I know there are other areas that we could go into that the people would be
burnout. You can talk
interested in.
about burnout. Burnout as a caregiver, as a aide. What
Mm-hmm.
burnout. What do we do? How do we
Talk
cope with
about
burnout?
death. How you
Death.
cope
How do
with
we
the
deal with
death
death?
of
Mhm.
the patient,
How do we
and
deal with
starting a new
joint
job.
commission? How do we deal when
Mm,
joint commission comes around?
Mm-hmm.
that's got to be
What?
stressful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really,
That's why
I
you
really
should do whatever you're doing all the
You
time,
do it
because
right the
when they
first time.
do
You
it
ain't got to
come,
right.
worry about them.
exactly,
You ain't got to
That's a
exactly,
change up.
that's a
You
good
would
point.
never
exactly.
be nervous when they come in the building if you're doing what you're
Uh-huh.
supposed to do the first time.
Yep, exactly.
That's a good point because people like to take shortcuts. They be like, "Oh, let's do it," or they train you the wrong way, and now
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
doing it the wrong way, and
That's
so
why
yeah,
I don't like to be trained. That's it.
But you have to be trained so you can train somebody else,
I don't have to
Robbie.
be trained because
Because we train. I train a lot of the teenagers coming in.
oh, I don't mind training because
Yeah.
I in Chicago. That's all I did at the nursing home. I trained people. So the person that trained me, when I got the position to start training people, I knew everything to do. It's just hard for, and I shouldn't be like that. It's hard for me to be trained by somebody, especially if it's something I already know.
You should bring Keena on
mm,
too,
And
Juicy.
okay,
some people don't really know.
'Cause
Like when
she
I'm being,
started as a nurse.
everybody is different in training. So everybody different in training. So if you showing me, and I already know you showing me a way that you do it, and I say that's not how you do it.
mm,
And they thought I had an attitude, but I didn't. But It's just the way I was trained. So I learned to be more zip it with my mouth
Okay.
and just okay, that's how you do it. But when I get on the floor, I'm gonna do it the way I know, the real way. So that's
You
it.
gotta be unbothered. You gotta be unbothered. You really gotta be unbothered. I don't let stuff bother me.
No.
Cause yeah,
I don't have to
cause
take
if
it
they
home
know
with
it's
me.
bothering you, it's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Exactly. At
I
the
don't
end
have
of
to
the day,
take it home.
you ain't gotta take it home.
So are you guys willing to, you ladies willing to come back? I can include Kina in on the conversation with,
Yeah, cause
we could
she
talk about,
include her own.
yeah. So we could talk about the burnout, or we could talk about the death, and how you deal with it, as well as the loved ones who experience it. And anything else that you guys can think of that would benefit the listeners, that would be perfect.
No, just
Okay, girl, cause
love
it's
on your
really
family
hard.
members. You got anybody that's ill? Don't try to do it by yourself. Seek help, get resource, because it's gonna be very hard if you're taking care of anybody out there that's taking care of any family members, loved ones by themselves. Get resource, get help, so you don't get burnt out. Take turns like we did. We took turns.
Hmm.
I think y'all mostly did it. I went to visit him, but I wasn't doing any of
Yeah, we know
the
you didn't
the
do it. We
manual labor. I would go and sit with him and visit him, but I wasn't doing all that stuff. Like I said, it's a specific type of person that can do it. And it's not that I can, it was just I was like, oh, I was so nervous and kind of timid
So
at
let's see.
how he would receive it, and for
What's
you
yeah.
guys, it was a job, right? And of course, you was
Yeah,
taking
it's a
care of your
job.
dad, but it was more like this
And,
is something that we always do. And I was
mm-hmm.
more like, oh, do I want to touch him in this way? But I'm just gonna sit here and see what he needs. And yeah, so that's what I did. I didn't have the strength and the know all to do everything that you guys did. So I'm grateful, and I probably never said thank you to you guys for doing
And
everything.
we never got in each other way. We we worked as a team, and it really
Mhm.
could have been one person, but we did it. We worked as a team, and we made it happen. And no, we didn't complain. Nobody, he didn't complain. Nobody, he probably complained,
Yeah, and
but nobody complained.
that was to give mama a chance
Yeah,
to
Get a
free her
break.
from having to
Yeah.
do anything.
right.
And she didn't have to
Mhm.
do nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I came straight from work. Came straight there when I got off work, and we took on that job.
So in the family we have maybe four of us that's in the medical field. Not everybody can do it. It's me and Robbie. Portia's in the medical field. Portia's been doing it for
Mhm.
years.
Yeah. She's a
Chevelle,
traveling CNA.
CNA. Chevelle daughter is in
Yeah.
the medical field. Chanel, she's in the medical field.
And Kayla
Kissy,
will be, yeah, Kissy, and
Kissy's in the medical field. So
Kayla will be once she's done with her gen eds.
yeah,
Yeah,
I can't think of who else. I don't know who else.
it takes a special kind of person. So if I never said thank you for taking care of David, our dad, thank you. I appreciate it. And I know Mama appreciated it too.
Okay, yeah, dead.
So, what?
I said,
It
yeah, I
was our
didn't mind.
job, girl.
I didn't
We
mind.
did it. I'd rather us do it and make sure
Then somebody,
he's taken
yeah,
care of the right way than
absolutely.
somebody else to do it.
Right. Absolutely.
And I don't think he really wanted it, but he didn't have a choice because we was there.
Right.
Yeah, you slung that man around so hard.
I think he probably appreciated it from maybe you guys and strangers. I don't know. I don't know how.
Well, some parents don't want you looking at them like that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he didn't really have a choice because they wasn't coming in there the
Wow.
way they should. By us being then CNAs, if they wasn't coming in there checking on him, let me check and see if he wet. No, they didn't do that. So
No,
by
they
the time
didn't.
they did come, he was taken care of already.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's six of us. Well, we still was in that room, so
Mm-hmm.
I know they didn't come in there like that.
Okay.
So he was already taken care of. Baths, um, his sisters and everything, they took care of him when we wasn't there. They
Yep.
bathed him. They did it, and we took over after we when we came. So it was he had round the clock family. All they did was
Wow.
brought medicine, but
Wow. Well,
and we
that was a
thank
blessing.
them. We appreciate it, but we did that.
They probably was like, "Ooh, that's just less work we got to do."
They did because I would do it too. But they would see me. If it's different when you go in there and every time and they do you need I want to change him and they be like, well, we done it already. It
Mm.
makes you feel okay, but at least
Right.
you went in there. Don't
Right.
go not go because he have family because you don't know.
Right.
And I watch Nicole watch you watching if they come or not. And one time they just set his food there. He couldn't feed himself.
Wow.
And when we got there, the food was still sitting there. So you
Yeah,
couldn't,
but it was cold.
you
Wow.
know, yeah. So, you have to be mindful if you're taking care of somebody. I don't care what nursing home, what hospital you work for. If you don't set it up, if you don't know that they can't feed themselves, you should know though, because when they come in, you're supposed to know all of this.
Even if you go into people's
But
houses and they trusting you to take care of their loved one in their
Mm-hmm.
house, be respectful in their house. Don't steal from these people.
Oh wow.
mhm.
When you going into you
Don't be
going into pay.
rambling.
Yeah, you going in. They are to the point now where there's people are setting up cameras. They setting up cameras in their
Yeah,
house.
watching how you treat them.
Yeah, yeah. So when you going into these people's house taking care of their loved ones, just be careful what you're doing. Treat them right. I seen a lot of videos where they had cameras where these CNAs was abusing these old people,
Slapping them.
just abusing them, throwing food at them.
And you
Just
get paid good money. You get paid good
it was
money for
it's
caregivers
sad.
if
It's
you
very
go into
sad.
people's
It's
house.
very sad to watch.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And they pay, but they don't pay for you to be beating on their family members. Yeah.
Mm.
Just be
Yeah.
careful when you're going into these homes, because some people don't like to work in facilities, so they will go into homes, which they have like home care you can give. Just be careful going into people's home.
I don't do home care.
I've done
That's not me.
hospice. I've done hospice, and that was the hardest thing I've done
Wow.
because you're taking care of someone that's dying.
Hmm.
So that was hard.
Mm.
So choose your field wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't have a heart to do it,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
Go work in the
You won't
hospital.
last long. You probably gonna do it, but believe me, you won't last long because who wants to change a grown person's diaper? Who wants to give a grown person a bath? Who wants to feed a grown person? If you don't have kids and you just lucked up and passed the test, and when you get in there, I have seen people be like, "Oh, I can't change that diaper. Oh, it make me sick." You know
See,
what? This right here is not for you.
but you know what they don't realize? The person that's getting changed and need the help. How do you think they feel in that situation? How do you think that makes them feel that okay, I have to be changed or I have to be fed?
And
It
scared to
plays a
ask.
lot on their mind. It's a lot to go through to have to even endure that. If I had
And you
to
also don't know.
wait on
Go
somebody,
ahead,
if somebody
Nicole.
had to wait on me, and I keep sewing my diaper and I keep calling you, it's a frustration not only for you but for me as well. How do you think that puts me? How do you think I feel?
And
You
what
have to
about
think
you
about,
don't know what these people was, their
yeah,
career before then. You don't know. They could have been a lawyer, a doctor, and
a
you have
priest.
to change them. Yeah. So that's why I say you got to treat everybody the way you want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated right, don't mess with them people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And don't take it personal. You got a lot of
Exactly.
people with Down syndrome, with I can say Down syndrome, dementia, Alzheimer's. Don't take it personal. They may swing at you. They're gonna hit at you, call you names. Laugh it off.
Keep throwing their
Don't.
clothes off.
Yeah. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal.
And that's a good ending topic. Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
I like that. I like that. Again, thank you, ladies, for coming on. You do have an invitation to come back, and we will include Kina in on the conversations.
And Portia. If Kina
And
can't
Portia.
come, Portia.
Awesome.
Because
So
Portia's CNA too. She does a really good job too.
so that we can
Hmm.
educate the people, because you never know when you may have to put your loved one in a nursing home or they are in the hospital to where they may need long-term care. You never know. So this information.
And never say that it won't happen to you. Never say it would not. Oh, that won't be me. Never, never say that.
Yeah, because I was in the hospital myself, the same hospital I work in. So I cannot say it won't. It'll never be me. So
Never say
I
it.
already experienced it.
And if you have to look at it, if you worked, you're a strong CNA if you worked during the COVID pandemic.
Oh yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. If you worked during the COVID pandemic, you are a strong CNA. We took a lot. We saw a lot of death, a lot. We saw co-workers
And
die.
Mm.
and
Did
the
it make
family
you
couldn't see them.
rethink, like, why am I in the wrong field
I was so
because of COVID?
frustrated. I was just
You didn't
like,
have time though.
I was mad. I was mad. I was mad. Only reason I
And
was
they
mad,
died
I'm
with
gonna
the
tell you
family
why I
not there.
honestly was mad. We had masks on all day. We couldn't see each other's face. We couldn't see each other smile. All we seen,
Mm.
just you don't know if they licking their tongue out at you, cussing behind this thing. It's we just everybody had on a mask. We all looked like zombie. You had to. It was too hot for it.
The
Mm.
same
Each room you
person.
went into, you had to mask up because if you didn't, you were afraid that you would take anything back to your
Mm.
loved ones. You
Mm-hmm.
watch people dying. They're
Mm.
dying. So just it was
Mm.
you a strong CNA got through that COVID pandemic. I'm telling you,
Wow.
it was terrible.
And it was bad too, Nicole, because the loved ones couldn't come in.
They couldn't
Mm.
they couldn't
They
come
can
in.
see you through the window. They can look
Everything
at
was
the
locked
window.
down. Either
Yeah.
they talked to them on a video.
Wow.
They couldn't touch. People needed touch. They needed touch from their loved ones. They didn't have it.
Hmm.
A
Wow.
lot of people
Yeah.
died alone. Alone.
Yeah. That's why you got to be a good CNA because you
Because
all they
that's
had.
where your part come in at. That's where the CNA part come in at. Their family wasn't there. That's where you take up.
You was their family.
Wow. Yeah, that had to be a horrible time, because I know for me, like my job, and I don't work in the medical field, but I know we was off work for at least 3 weeks, just trying to figure out what are we going to do, how are we going to move forward with our job, and to see our clients. So, and it was
Yeah.
nothing more scarier than working in the hospital, but
We had
yeah.
to work every day. Every you was scheduled, you needed to be there.
Mm-hmm. It's just putting all that stuff on was just. Then when you get home, you have to take all your stuff off at the door. Just it's crazy. It's crazy. That I must say that changed a lot of people in the medical field because they gave you an ultimatum. You either get this COVID shot or you can't
Mm,
work.
mm,
So a lot of people, they don't
Yeah.
know what was in the shot. They know they wanted to work. They know they needed their job. A lot of them didn't. A lot of people lost their jobs. They didn't want the. They didn't want the shot. A lot of nurses quit. No, I don't know what's in this shot. You saying I have to have it and I don't want it? A lot of them quit. And then after everybody get the shot, what do they tell us? Oh, we didn't need that shot. They ain't doing nothing. We didn't need it.
You still gonna get COVID. It just gonna
Yeah,
be
you
mild
still
symptoms.
gonna
And
get
I
it
did. I
regardless.
caught COVID 2 times. Yep, I caught it 2 times. Took the shot, the boost, and everything. Still caught COVID.
Wow.
So yeah, it changed a lot of people. COVID changed a lot of people in the workforce. COVID played a lot on our children's mental health.
Yes.
It tested our children during times of we trying to get homework. You
Yep.
know, it just it messed the kids up. It really did.
It
It
did.
just it's terrible.
It did. It took a year. I think Kayla was getting ready to start high school, and I think ever since then, she just like she didn't want to be in school. It's like it kind of like got her in the mindset of the way she started high school, when high school is supposed to be a fun time. You're doing things, you're playing sports, and she's sitting at home on a computer.
Yeah, it really messed the kids up mentally.
I believe that. Totally believe that.
You at home all day with them. They had it where you couldn't go outside. You couldn't enjoy life. You couldn't.
Yep.
Activities wasn't
Can't
activities.
go nowhere.
No. And it's true, because I was the only one leaving the house. Because when I had to go to work, I was the only one leaving the house, the only one going to the store, because I didn't want them to get out and catch anything. If something happened, it would happen to me. So yeah, that's true. It was a scary time. It really was.
So now we got the opportunity, get out, enjoy life. It's to me, 2025 is a lot of things that's going on. God is not pleased with us. He's not pleased with a lot of things that we're doing. We're not giving him enough time. If you start out the new year, everybody was celebrating the new year.
Yeah.
But think about what happened in New Orleans. The man took his truck and went through the crowd.
Wow. Yeah.
That started out beginning of the year. Maybe a month later, somebody put a Tesla. What's that car?
Tesla.
Like a bomb. Had a bomb. Blew up. We starting the year. Our year started out with tragedy. Each month we had tragedy after tragedy. We had a lot of airplane crashes.
Yep.
People were scared to get on the plane.
And the funny thing is, I was in Washington that same day that the plane went down in the water. My plane took off an hour before that plane went down.
What month was that?
That was January. Was it January? It was January. I was in there in January. Yeah. I was at the airport an hour before that plane took off. My plane took off an hour before. I got home and I saw the news and I was like, Jesus. Because
that could have been you.
That could have been me. I was
Think about it. Think about the tragedies that's happening now. Jesus. We get water flood. We getting water. We getting tornado. Started out fire. Before the water, we had fire.
The fires in California. Yep. He's giving us hints like he's not happy.
And we getting into what, August?
That's a great point.
August. We're going into August now. 2025. The world is coming to an end. People don't. All the things that's happening is in the Bible. You can find everything that just happened is in the Bible. It's in the Bible. The fire, the rain. Look at what just happened. What we just have.
You talking about Texas?
Texas. Look at that. That just at that camp.
It came so quick. They didn't even have a chance to think.
Didn't have a chance. They didn't have a warning. Just took those people like that. And we still having tragedies after tragedy, death after death. We shooting our own people. God is not pleased, and they don't see that. They don't see that. We chose money. Money is the root of all evil, and that's what everybody want money. It's money. Fast, quick, they want money. it's crazy.
They
The
want that
robbing, the
bag.
stealing, the killing, the
Mm-hmm.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Change. It's time for change, but
Kids killing
you
their
won't get
parents.
change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Love on yourself. Love on your family. Love on everybody. I mean, some
This
people
year,
want a hug.
tragedy. Tragedy. We never thought we would have lost our youngest auntie. Tragedy.
Right. Yeah.
The youngest auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was the youngest.
Yeah.
Yep.
She wasn't even 60. Her birthday was coming up.
She wasn't even 60.
Mm-hmm.
As you're doing this job, get your health in order also. Because you're taking care of somebody else and you're giving care for them, make sure you're looking out for you too. Get your health in order. You can't take care of anybody if you're
Yep.
sick. You cannot.
That sure is
My
true.
biggest thing is I don't get enough sleep. I don't get enough
Me
sleep.
either.
That's my only issue. Health wise, make sure you're doing everything you need to do. I mean, eating right, exercising right, resting right. That plays a big role in you going to work as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, I was tired when I went to work
Mm-hmm.
today. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I just like, please let these people go home. I was tired, but that was on me because I didn't get enough sleep. So I was dragging all. They said, drink some coffee. That coffee don't help. Don't help erase your heart. I just said I couldn't wait to get home.
And what you do
But
when
you're
you get
supposed to
home?
take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. And that's the main
That's
thing.
true.
Take care of you first so you can at least take care of somebody else.
That's a good note to close on, you guys. It's 7:30. I appreciate this conversation. I wish that we could continue it, but we could do it at a different date. Like I said, we're gonna schedule another show for you guys to come on, along with either Portia and Kina, if they are
Mm-hmm.
able to come on, so that we can educate the people about some of the things that are happening in the medical field as it relates to CNA, as it relates to just people on the caregiving side of the medical field, which is
Yeah, and
really everybody who,
we're
yeah,
not perfect. Maybe you have something that you can share with us that we
Yeah,
haven't
because we don't
seen
know everything.
that you have seen out there. You can share with us.
I know that nursing homes get a bad rap. Like they get a bad rap. So I wanted to kind of like share some light on people who are doing the right things and who are
You have
really
to have
there
the
to
right
take care of
leader.
people.
You have to have the right leader.
Right.
Once you have the right leader, your people fall in order with you.
I like that.
Exactly.
So it starts at the top. It starts
Starts
at
at the
At the
top.
top.
If I ever open a nursing home or assisted living, trust me, you have to be the right leader. If they see you doing the right thing, oh, they're gonna want to do the right thing with their boss too. Yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta go out and help.
Yeah.
Get your hands dirty with them.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
If you behind the desk all the time, they don't care.
Right. They looking at you. You don't
You
care,
got
they
to
don't
come
care.
out, interact. Yeah, you got to interact with your people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Can you guys tell them where to
Okay,
find you
girl.
on
I
Facebook if
can.
you would like for them to follow you?
Robbie, what can they find you on Facebook?
If you want them to follow you.
Angel, the real boss. Angel, the real boss. Dotson Jones.
I'm at Nikki
That's right.
Darling on Facebook.
All right. Thank you guys again for coming on the show and blessing us with your wisdom as well as your experience. I do want to highlight my sponsor, which is Gloria Dotson with Mary Kay, and she is catering to all of your beauty needs from head to toe. You can go to her website at marykay.com/GDOTSON. Make sure that you tell her that Warriors Talk sent you. And Warriors Talk is always looking for
That's our mama,
individuals.
y'all.
Warriors Talk is always looking for individuals to share their story. It doesn't not have to be a cancer journey, but anything that you have overcome, you have healed from, and you want to inspire someone else. Please make sure that you
just inbox me and let me know that you are ready to share. And don't forget about our ninth annual Survivor Celebration and Reflection Gala that's coming up on October the 18th at the Crystal Sky Banquet Hall, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. You guys, the tickets are $65. Go to my website at warriorstalk.org to purchase a ticket or to sponsor a warrior that's in battle. So if you know someone who would like to attend the event, you can actually sponsor them for $65. And then I want to encourage you guys to make sure that you are prepared to attend our book launch. I have a book launch that's coming up along with the annual event. I have some amazing authors who are sharing their stories of inspiration and how they took their faith to another level in order to overcome their event. So make sure that you attend the event so that you can witness this book launch that's happening as well on October the 18th. Don't forget to make sure you pick up my new book, which will be my journal for not just cancer patients, but anyone who went through a life-altering event. You can pick up my journal. It's called Take Charge of Cancer, and you can share it with someone. It's on Amazon. You can type in my name, Rochelle Matheny, or you can type in Take Charge of Cancer. All right, ladies, thank you again for coming on to the show. Again, we will set up another show for you guys to come back. I'm sure everybody enjoyed this information. You guys gave away a lot of information. So thank you guys.
You're
Okay, you're
welcome.
welcome.
Peace out, y'all.
Thank you. You
All right,
guys
thank you.
join me next Monday right here on Intellectual Radio at 6 p.m. As always, thank you for tuning in to Warriors Talk with author and founder Lady Rochelle, where we are changing lives one warrior at a time.
Oh, that did.